The Prime Minister of Barbados, Mia Motley, is in South Africa. She will deliver the 20th Nelson Mandela Annual Lecture at the Durban International Convention Centre today. The theme for her lecture is social bonding and decolonization in the context of the climate crisis, perspectives from the global south. The Nelson Mandela Foundation chairperson, Professor Njabulo Ndebele, and Chief Executive Silo Atang have taken Motley on a tour of the Nelson Mandela Centre of Memory. This is where the archive of Madiba's personal artifacts and writing are preserved and made accessible to the public. It will be the first ever Nelson Mandela Annual Lecture to be held in KwaZulu-Natal. This is in solidarity with the people of the province who experienced devastating floods earlier this year. All right, it's now across to our reporter, Jayed Leigh Paulse. She is at the Durban International Convention Centre, where the annual Nelson Mandela Lecture will be held. The official program is expected to start at 3 p.m. A very good afternoon to you, Jayed. All right, talk to us about what to expect then this afternoon. We understand, of course, that the theme of the lecture, social bonding and decolonization in the context of the climate crisis. And quite interesting, given the fact that this is also in solidarity with the people of KZN, who of course suffered from the consequences of those floods that we saw happening in April.
Well, a very good afternoon to you, Flo. And yes, we are coming to you from the Durban ICC, where that lecture will be taking place at 3 o'clock. And I can tell you that a lot of people have started flocking in to ensure their seats. And I've seen the young and the old making their way. Very excited as well to hear what the Prime Minister of Barbados, Mia Motley, is about to say. She is an astute speaker, and she's been at the forefront of speaking quite vocal about climate change. You know, at COP26, she was one of those that came out saying that, more needs to be done, more commitment needs to be done. And now during COP27, she also spoke quite frankly and saying that there needs to be put money where people's mouths are put, and saying that, those in first developed world countries need to really come to the party. It's those in the global south, it's people in Africa, as well as some small islands like she's from Barbados. Those are the islands that are affected, and also talking about the importance of the young also heeding the call of climate change, involving our youth. Now, I'm going to do just that. I've got a very important person, Flo, with me right now. Someone that many will be interested to hear why he is here today. Thank you for speaking to us, Romario. Tell the viewers back at home why you are here to listen to the Prime Minister of Barbados, Mia Motley.
I really want to meet Prime Minister Mia Motley. I also want to show her my book called Protect Our Planet, Take Action with Romario.
Now, talk to us about your book. I see it's called Protect Our Planet, Take Action with Romario. Why was it important for you to write a book? And if you can just page through it and tell us, what does your book contain?
It's a colorful and vibrant book that addresses climate change and environmental challenges. It has topics on ocean and bird conservation, plastic pollution, e-waste, circular economy, along with fun, exciting activities and much more.
Why do you think it's important for young people to also protect their planet? We're going to be listening to some big words today that are spoken by some prominent individuals that are trying to find mitigating ways and solutions to help our Earth. But why is it important, or why do you feel it's important that youngsters such as yourself also get involved?
I believe that children need to...
They're the leaders?
Yes, because they are the leaders of future generations. So I believe they need to innovate other people's lives. They must plant trees, recycle, reuse, and only buy the things they need.
And now I want to ask you, Nelson Mandela, right? Mm-hmm. What is the one thing that stands out for you as the youth? If you think of Madiba, what's the one thing that stands out that makes you proud to be a South African and proud to be here and proud to also impart and share your book?
I'm proud to be here to see Mia Motley and also to see all these wonderful things about Mandela, because Mandela is a great man. He protested for what he knew was right and what he knew was wrong. Yes. of our time.
Well, I think if there are people like you and youngsters like you at the helm, I think the country and the world is going to be pretty okay, Romario. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you.
Well, Flo, there you go. One of the youngsters here, Romario, he's going to be showcasing his Protect Our Planet book. And also, he hopes that he'll be able to have a word or two with the Prime Minister of Barbados, Mia Mottley.
So I did want to say one thing about Mia Mottley that I wrote down myself. I wanted to say I admire Madame Prime Minister Mia Mottley for a confidence she transcends. She uses a positive light to promote the need for opportunities for all, to empower the youth through education, to help elevate them further, and for the protection of the environment to address the effects of climate change. She is a champion of the earth and encourages us all to be a rainbow in somebody else's cloud.
Thank you so much, Mari, for talking to us. Well, there you go, Flo, the young and the old, really waiting and hoping to hear what the Prime Minister, Mia Mottley, is about to deliver in that 20th Annual Nelson Mandela Lecture. Back to you.
All right. I think we potentially have another keynote speaker there. Thanks very much to you, Jayed Paulse, for us in KZN. And we'll certainly be bringing you the Nelson Mandela Lecture live here on SABC News as soon as it gets underway. We do understand that it is set to begin at 3 p.m.